Hey, wow, man, this is a wonderful Thursday. It's the second episode of Guess Who's in the Building, and today I have Derron Jones. I'm saying it correctly because I'm not gonna be like everybody else and call you Derron.
That's right. That's money.
So, how are you doing today on this Thursday?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. God good. I'm blessed. I got zero complaints. Out here chilling. How you holding?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, kind of been doing some ripping and running for the weekend and stuff, trying to, get out of work mode and go into weekend.
Yeah.
This is the March, man. Like we made it. We're almost there. We
No
almost
cap.
there. It has been a crazy ride from March 1st up to March 4th, which is today. So I'm glad everything is going pretty well with you. We did speak about everything that's going on in Houston, and I'm happy that everything is going. You guys snap back quickly.
Straight up. Yeah. It's all back to normal for real. It's supposed to be a 100% open next week, like Tuesday or something. Like no corona, no mask mandate. I think they what they calling it.
Yeah, we're in the same boat too here in Mississippi. I think people kind of may have stopped wearing their masks today, because ours ended yesterday. I think
Oh, word.
they shouldn't have, but
You ain't going for it?
I'm gonna walk outside with my mask on. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm not taking no chances. None whatsoever.
Y'all doing corona. Corona ain't done with you, right?
I'm running away from it. They
I
can
can
stay.
dig it.
Rona can stay over there, and I'm gonna stay in my house.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. So let's talk a little more about you. Like, when did you first discover your love of music?
I was like a kid. I was itty bitty. Like I was like 9 years old doing these little freestyles, and you couldn't tell me I wasn't the best rapper in the world. Like you couldn't convince me that I wasn't gonna be the hottest album dropper by 16. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cold. So from there I just kept rapping with it. Got out of high school. I wasn't really dropping music up until I was already out of high school for real.
Mm-hmm.
And I started dropping. And at the same time I was dropping music, like my first song, I got connected with this cat named Tachi and this boy Fabian. My man, those my peoples for real. So once we linked up, they heard the music I was dropping and they loved it. They had, some plugs in the city. So we was all through Palm Springs, LA. We was all through the West Coast for real.
Mm-hmm.
Or the South, the West Coast for real. Just doing shows every weekend, and I couldn't stop. It was like a drug, man. I was on stage immediately after dropping music. It was like it was supposed to be that way. So that's when it really happened for the boy.
Okay, cool. When you speak of the West Coast, I know that when it comes to like music and inspiration from other artists, Nipsey Hussle did play a big part in you, and his untimely death shocked the world. So
Word.
with him being someone who may have had an influence on you and your music, what was going through your mind when you saw the news?
Oh man, I didn't think it was real for real. Like I was with my dog Gat. No, he had just called me. I was on my way to work at the time. I was working my second job. We ain't even gonna talk about it, but I was working. You feel me? And I was on my way into the door, and he had called me because he been listening to Nip since he was a jit. Because I had got on later on in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 18. You feel me? So I'm already an adult. To my extent, to my knowledge. So bro called my phone and was like, bro, you had heard Nip got shot. We 2 hours away. You know what I'm saying? So he got shot, and I was like, nah, bro. And then I kind of thought about, well, sometimes rappers get shot and they recover. You feel me? So I had immediately thought the best. Like he got shot, everything's gonna be fine. A couple hours later, it was all over with. I ain't gonna cap. I was heartbroken. That was tough. You feel me? We really lost the pioneer of the culture. We really lost somebody who was talking about something, somebody who stood for something, that was bigger than what anybody was trying to tell us. You know what I'm saying? It was bigger than the block. It was bigger than the government. It was it was love, you feel me? And he was really representing that. So it was a tough L for the world, I think.
Yeah, I believe it's still tough, you know.
Yeah. I mean, he would have been dropping platinum albums right now. The hottest albums in the streets right now would have been coming out by Nip Hussle. It would have been the marathon was just starting. You feel me? Oh man, it was gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I had heard a snippet of him and Mac Miller once. To think like these two legendary artists had a song that was been working together, and we missed out on the collab because the world be on a different page sometimes.
Yeah, it's a very evil world, from you know, and yeah, with Nipsey and it's like, okay, stop playing. Like y'all, it's a hoax going on around here. Like y'all are playing with me, but to see it and be like, oh damn, like this is real. So it's like I can't even see this man smack nobody, you know, outside
you feel me? The loudest smack across the world. That was the loudest smack in the world. Oh man.
He had some great moments, but I think that went down in history.
That was a big one.
I was like, dang.
It's love, but don't play.
For real. So besides Nipsey, what other artists would you say have had an influence on you and your music career?
Cole, definitely. It was a lot of 50 Cent for real. Which is that Get Rich or Die Trying set it off for me when I was a jit. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it. M, of course, the opportunity to hop on stage with one of M's artists, Westside Boogie. That was tight. And once that happened, immediately I was, tied into his career a little bit more interested. Those are probably some page setters for me though. M, 50, Cole, Nip, J, people like those, pioneers of the game for real, studying like how people played it versus, the lyrics that was kicking.
Right. I mean, hey, I think that's a great lineup. I love him. 50 Cent, I wouldn't say he's one of my favorite rappers, but he's a camp. So I guess I let him.
All right, go for that.
I'll go for that. Jay-Z definitely, like, I feel like his first project was like the best. Definitely. I would definitely say as far as like J. Cole, definitely amazing lyrics. It's like, I don't know, it's like with J. Cole, his wordplay and his mind is just what is your creative process like? Like, who you be in the studio with? Like, what do you read?
Facts. What books you got in there, bro? Pitch in my direction.
Please.
You feel me? I'm trying to get the sauce. I'm gonna get. Hey, look, don't forget about it, because project gonna come soon. Don't play.
Hey, listen. I mean, we're not gonna forget about it at all whatsoever. So, what would you say is a song that you currently have on repeat now?
Wow. Let me think, because I've been listening to all kinds of stuff lately. I got one off the top of my head. It's by a dude. He ain't really well known like that, but it's a dude named Caleb Gordon. He got this joint called Way Too Blessed. That joint tough. That's on repeat right now. He like he wouldn't call himself a Christian rapper, but he a rapper who, who following in the faith for real, heavy steps. So that one tough.
Okay. I listen to a few rappers who don't want to call them rappers.
You feel me?
Yeah, they be really
spitting.
They really do.
You know what I'm saying? We overlook them, but they be rapping.
Listen, I've had the chance to like speak to a few. I actually got a chance to speak to D1. He's like one of the major ones that I actually know about and stuff. And I mean, he doesn't consider himself a Christian rapper. He just said, "I'm just an artist. I'm a rapper. Hey, I just rap." I rap about God. That's about it.
Yeah, indeed, for sure. For sure.
Definitely. So when we get into the creative process of your writing and how you are in the studio, what is something that you take in the studio with you? Like, what is something that you must have with you that kind of allows you to get into that creative mode?
I really don't need nothing. I really don't need nothing. I go in there. Sometimes I go in there hungry. You know what I'm saying? Tired. You feel me? I just go in there. That's what I'm supposed to be. You feel me? I need something to go into everywhere else. You feel me? So I'll be straight. I mean, as long as I got my girl with me, we go in there. She real creative. She make music as well. So like, and we make music so differently that like she helped me add levels to mine, so it's not so one dimensional. You know, nobody want to be listening to the same thing on repeat.
Listen, that is true, but these new artists out here, they don't know that.
Nah, but
the same song. I'm like, didn't you just put this out last week?
Listening to the same song.
Right.
Like, hold up, okay? I know I just heard this.
Different beats, same flow.
You feel me? I ain't hating. You feel me? Get your bag. You know what I'm saying? Get your money.
Right.
Do what you gotta do. But it's a difference in between, you know, music and entertaining for sure. And we can music on this side because that's what it's about for us.
It is. I love that. And you know, with you and your girl, I know she's supportive, and like your mom is supportive and everything. Like everybody is so supportive of you and your craft and what you're doing. Have you let your mom hear any of your music before?
Of course, my mom. Like, we gotta.
Cause listen, like sometimes in my free spirit days of being in my younger days, I used to consider myself to be an artist. And my parents were always like, "Why you curse so much? You shouldn't be cursing."
Yeah.
And it's like, y'all want to hear? This is what you get.
Yeah. Pros and cons. Take what you like. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Just take what you like.
Hey, this is nothing compared to what y'all listen to back in the day.
You feel me? I don't care what nobody see. Like our parents, just out of them, they were cutting up. They not gonna come out here trying to tell me,
exactly,
oh, this is too much when we know y'all was cutting up. Come on, man. You was like 18 when Freaknik was really popping. Like,
listen, I hope my mother was never there. Please, I hope. I never.
It's a dub. Everybody you know, your aunties, all of them went. They was all there. Everybody you know was in there.
Oh, please, you can't talk about it. Like that's done. Like you can't say nothing else about what I do because you went to this. I seen the videos of what they. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see them. I'm gonna keep it a bean. X-Mark, I ain't.
Respectfully, it's not what's going down over here.
You feel me? Respectfully, because I ain't going for it, but I ain't gonna let them. I mean, I let her listen to it. She a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like she a real fan. At first when I was dropping music, it was a lot more grungy. You know what I'm saying? I had so much pent up aggression. So I was just like getting off that first layer of emotion, I think. But as it's matured and evolved, it's definitely become a lot more storytelling about, you know, overcoming adversities and being a different version of yourself and things of that nature, or just really whatever I'm feeling at the time. But it's given in a better way. You feel me? Like people can grasp it in a better way. And she been a fan since day one. She's more of a fan now because of the way it's evolved. I mean, my mama hit my line and asked me where the music at. You feel me? Like, I seen you ain't putting nothing out. What we doing? You supposed to retire me, boy. Where you at? You playing? I ain't playing. Yeah, good to go. Yes, man.
Everybody needs that type of parent in their life who's gonna be asking them. That means they own you. They own you.
You feel me? Like, okay. She really on her P's and Q's.
What's next? What we doing? Like you sit down. I'm in the studio. You sleep?
That's real deal.
I'm in the studio.
That's real deal. Anytime she get around me, I'm the only song. Like my music is the only music she play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tough. We gotta do a little dynamic.
That's good. You know, like I said, parents have been part in success. You know, that support system, and a lot of people don't have that. So I always parents who do support their kids in all of their endeavors that they choose to do in life.
Indeed, for sure. For real. Big blessed on that. You know what I'm saying? Thanking God for that right there. Cause my whole family, we really like a tribe. Everybody got tribes, tribulations. We really a tribe. We really tight.
That's good. That's awesome. You need that in family. So when you speak of, big accomplishments, in particular, like
so
out and stuff, actually be on his mixtape that he had going on. Talk.
All right, so I could really say the moment something happens to you, you was really struck. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanna front like I took it like, oh word, we working tight. Nah, I was pretty lit. I was sitting in the living room. I was really playing a game with my partners, talking, my little trash. I seen my phone because I had sent him some music a minute ago. And we like shooting my shot. What you want to do with that? I made good tunes, was cracking. And didn't really expect nothing. Then he had liked a couple of pictures. And all the jazz seen my DM. He's like, hey man, I like your stuff. We should work or whatever. I'm like, oh word, tough. Like, oh, it's up. It's we on, we famous. Cutting up, me and all my peoples and whatnot. And we got the opportunity to hop on a mixtape with him, but that was just the door. You feel me? Like once you put your foot in there, you know what I'm saying? What's next? So kept chopping, kept breaking things down. Featured on his page a couple of times, and I sent him a couple of some unreleased tracks that he ended up liking one of. It was called No Pressure. Liked it, ran it to him, and he did the intro for it, ran it back, and it's been love since. It's been love since. That's big bro.
That's amazing to have that for you, and for it to come out of nowhere. That's a big moment to celebrate.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, this is the game on the intro of my song. Like,
you feel me? Sometimes I really gotta sit in that.
Who can do that? Who doing it?
That's big. That's God. That's God doing what he. You know what I'm saying? He said this is where you supposed to be at, and I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? So stay faithful, and you gonna get where you gotta go. That was a big move. I be sitting in it sometimes, like, wow, taking steps, man, taking steps.
That there is a true blessing, and congratulations on that. There's the next step, you know what I'm saying, to be shout out by him and be on his mixtape and get an intro. Ain't nobody doing it like that.
You feel me? Platinum artist intro, check. You know what I'm saying?
Check that out.
You feel me?
So you have a new single that you are dropping called Black Boy Run. What was the inspiration behind this song?
Black Boy Run came from real life. I had recently, right before that, I had just got saved, and I was just thinking a lot about what music meant to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's power in the tongue. You feel me? And I don't want to be speaking death into people's life. I don't want people to be repeating my music and speaking bad onto themselves. You feel me? Because don't get me wrong, I speak about the traumas, but we can't live in those type joints. So coming to that, we had I say just a new direction with the music, and wanted to tell more raw stories. And something had happened. Well, real situation for real. It's my first, I guess I could say, racist situation. But to me, it was so much deeper than that. It was a lot more spiritual than it was anything. But this old white dude, basically seen me outside of his house, and we went back and forth, chopped it up for a minute because he was looking weird. Usually, I would pounce on that, like, "What's up, Black?" But different energy that day, you know what I'm saying? And I had asked to pray for bro. So I did. After I did, I was like, hey, God is here with us, man. So let's just dap it up. Bygones be bygones, forgiveness, love, all that jazz. And I put my hand up to shake his hand, and cuz put his gun on me. And I'm like, oh, D, like, that's crazy. Older white dude, his wife was sitting at the top of the stairs. She was recording the whole time. It was a whole situation. But to me, that situation kind of read out a little differently because I'm a little bit more known to react when things like that happen. You feel me? Like, or if I'm being honest, when less happens, you know what I'm saying? I'm known to react for things like that. So for me, I guess just getting saved and then seeing that situation, I really felt like I was being used at the time because I spoke so peacefully to bro. And that's not how I get down. You know what I'm saying? My personal stuff, I don't really get down like that. And it was really love at the end of it. So decided to throw it into this song for real.
Wow. You know, that's crazy that you feel that, you know, in the present day.
Yeah, it's really out here. It's really out here. It's this division thing, man. By my little piece, you know, I hop off my soapbox, but you let me tell it. Once we get out of the flesh idea of it, right? Like it's white against black, because obviously we know it's just a situation. You feel me? Once we step out the flesh aspect of it and look at like what this guy one of it, you feel me? You see, man, it's speed and unity. You feel me? So anything that's other than that is obviously being used from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Really wallow in what the enemy is using and expect to be prosperous. You feel me?
Right. I agree. I definitely agree. I wish a lot of people knew that, but they don't. You know, so we feel like we come through this same cycle, just different people in different situations. I hope one day, you know, I'm glad that nothing bad came out of that situation.
Yeah, for sure. Bless. You know what I'm saying? Bless.
Very much, definitely, very much so, because sometimes they just shoot and fabricate the videos and stuff.
No cap.
Even if it is on video, nothing happens. So
yeah, that's no lie. It go down like that sometimes. My bad. But it go down like that sometimes. So I'm just, you know, blessed to be here to tell the story for real. And I don't want to sound like some perfect person through it all either, because I ain't gonna cap. My partner, he was there. I had a couple partners there who were in position where it was glory. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, hey, sometimes, well, I don't know if it was in me, but
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I would have got like that.
I mean, I'm saying too, but sometimes
I understand.
I know he know I get rowdy.
You feel me? It's respectful.
He know when I get rowdy, but he also want to calm me down. Be like, you know what, saying, sit down, think about the situation first, and then proceed.
There you go.
Instead of just proceeding and then thinking about the situation and then calming down.
Yeah.
I didn't make it all worse then.
They said don't ask for permission, ask for apology. You know what I'm saying?
Forgive me.
You feel me? I feel it.
So besides, you know, you have like your game time, Teach Us All About It, and Focus. What other projects do you plan on working on after you drop Black Boy Run? I
gotta I've really been silent for a minute because that's what I've been doing. I've been building up the library. Consistency is key. You feel me? To this whole process. Consistency is key. So I got a couple of them that's coming after Black Boy Run. We got one I'm trying to think of the name of. I'm even call it Blessed or GMOs. I ain't tripping. Y'all gonna figure it out. Yeah. I got a whole joint album with my brother, Derron Jones. We putting the finishing touches on that right now. We all over the place, man. Just putting in work, trying to get some videos done with the homie 516, who directed y'all 516, and you know, trying to put it all together. You feel me? But we getting ready. We got a lot of work coming right after that. So I hope the people ears is ready. You feel me? And they ready to receive, because I'm definitely ready to get.
We ready. Like I think with your fans, your supporters, everybody is truly ready to see what you got going on for us this year. You know, last year, I mean, I don't think last year kind of affected you in any kind of way because of COVID and stuff. Because Houston, Texas was wide open. I don't even know if y'all even shut down. Any
well, during the beginning of COVID, I was in San Diego, like right when COVID hit, right when it went down. I was in California. So you know, California locked down. You feel me? And but we didn't think we was gonna get anything done. You feel me? Because it was just tough times. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to be nowhere. But I had some people on my team who were devoted. You know what I'm saying? To to the mission, to the cause. So big ups to my dog Nate. That's my producer, my engineer, because he would call me and get on my neck like, dog, it's time to record, bro. Come through, pick me up, let's go to the studio. Because at the time, it was a little bit harder on the world, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was hiring nobody. The raw, honest truth, Cats was out here unemployed. I was Cats. Cats was me. You feel me? I was out here trying to figure it out and move, get money to move to Houston. It was a whole situation. And the man really showed his face through it all, because I'm telling you, we got music recorded. We moved out here safely. We got more music recorded. We got linked up with some bigger people out here at Rap-A-Lot Records. With my man Chris Bacon. That was a big move. That was tight. Did some shows with him. Let's do it all, man. I'm excited.
Yes, I mean, like I said, we in a new year.
Word,
like,
it's time to go up.
Pandemic somewhat still going on. I think people kind of forgot about it because they just out here, traveling.
You know they don't care.
I think they said, you know what? We gave y'all a year. March is the year, and we about to just go back to our regular lives.
Yeah, it's time to tune back in, man. It's
wrap it up.
We have had enough. We have had enough as a collective.
Definitely, it's like it's time to wrap it up.
You feel me? Get these kids out the house. I'm sick. Here, I'm sick.
Please put them back in school. Learning. Tired of the virtual learning. I swear they about to get state.
Yeah.
So with you in your career thus far, what is something that you have learned about yourself that you're going to use as you continue to grow in the industry?
I overthink everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Every step I take is overthought. You feel me? But I've been like that for so long, you know what I'm saying? So I've been over here like trying to contemplate to figure out, like, why do I keep doing this? I got to be more present, And don't get me wrong, presence is key, especially when writing good music. But overthinking is like my meticulous process. That's what's leading me to wealth. So I just got to rock to it, you know what I'm saying? And be comfortable with rocking in that and being myself as far as, certain songs, because I really mean that in just the aspect of like writing music. Overthinking it. Man, how do I but that's what make everything so specific or relatable, or everybody can feel it, or it just touch, you know what I'm saying? So I just gotta rock in that.
Okay, cool. And last, before we go ahead and get on out of here, I thank you so much for joining me over here on Today at the Culture Commentator. It's been a great conversation. I think we're like, this is really cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, big
bless. Thankful to be here. Thankful to be a part of your show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you and the things you got coming up. It's gonna be big live, man. It's gonna be big work. You feel me?
Hey, listen, 2021 going up. Like,
the whole way.
Down nowhere, it's just up all the way. I want to be levitating around here.
Oh, talk. Hold up. Hold up. I might have to give you a shout out on that. I might have to rap that. I might have to take that one. Hold up. I'm levitating. Hey. You feel me? Coming from the Culture Commentator, you feel me? Don't watch out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
It's up here.
So, of course. So, where can everyone keep up with you? Like, stay up to date to your single that's coming out, projects, or just you in general?
Get at me on Instagram. I am _ Derron Jones. That is DE, or is it Derron Jones _? And that's definitely the second one. It's Derron Jones _ DERRON Jones, not Derrion. Derron Jones _ on Instagram. The same thing on Twitter. I'll be on TikTok from time to time, Derron Jones 6. Make a couple videos here and there, but I'm everywhere with the music. So they just type that name in anywhere, everywhere. It's gonna pop up. Spotify, Tidal, Pandora. I don't care. You type it, I'm there.
Also, I don't be on TikTok like that. I mean, I've seen a couple of videos and some of them be funny, but I'm like, I don't have the app, so I watch them on Instagram because people post TikToks on Instagram. So it's like, why do I need TikTok when I can see y'all posted on Instagram?
Yeah, I respect it. If anybody pick up anything from this right here, business moves, man, listen, TikTok kind of corny, if we being honest. You feel me? Like, but people are blowing up over nothing. Hey, listen, I don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see it working, I'm trying to tap in. I'm trying to see what's up. Do a little video here and there. I mean, because worst that happens is it don't. You know what I'm saying? And then it's to check off the box, delete it all. Nobody ever seen it happen. You feel me?
We don't even know it took place.
You feel me? Exactly.
That's about it. Cause I'm like, Derron, did you say you was doing some TikTok stuff?
What? Who
said that?
A tick? What? What are y'all kids talking about out here?
It's Derron. I don't know who you.
I'm trying to tic-tac-toe, baby. I ain't I guess my name is Derron. I'm not even that person anymore. I don't even know who you look for. That's tough.
I love that. Hey, we're just gonna go by names that people call us.
You feel
mistakenly. What do you even mean?
That's how I'm gonna start getting down. When somebody call me my name the wrong way, I'm gonna just respond with a different name. I'm gonna just give them a whole different name. Tony, what's up, Paul? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all gonna keep disrespecting me. Get it right. You feel me?
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Derron, for taking your time out to talk to me over here. It's been a great conversation. You guys will see you next time on episode 3 of whoever it is going to be in the building, but you got to guess who's in the building.
Say that. That's right, because guess who's in the building. Say that.